Hi everyone, Lisa here from Forest City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week. And downstairs today, just because I had most of my stuff down here already, so I thought I would give it a go. Hopefully we won't be interrupted. Bedtime doesn't sound to be going too well tonight. And now I hear my bird chirping as well. Yeah, but hopefully we'll make it through this. My dog's laying behind me. So let's see how far we get. So I'm a day late recording. Yesterday was just ended up being a busy day. I did do a 8-kilometer run to Port Stanley yesterday. So then by the time you get home from that, it's like, I think it was like 1 o'clock. And so there goes, half the day with that, but that's fine. It was another hot day, but it went better than the July run, so that's good. I haven't been running very much, but I did participate in that. I will be joining the group tomorrow night for a run at an outdoor track that I can make because my husband will be home, so do that. So we're able to socially distance and following all the rules, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's just hard to be motivated when there's no races or anything to look forward to and to really train for. Today I was off work. We don't have childcare for the next 2 weeks, and school is supposed to start September 8th, but now we've been told that it may be staggered starts, so we actually don't know when school is starting. So hopefully we will learn that soon, so I can let my employer know what's happening. I'm very fortunate that they are very understanding of everything that's going on, of course. And there's a bug on my laptop. There we go. He's gone. And yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get that figured out soon. So I took today off. My husband's off tomorrow and Thursday. We're doing half days on a Wednesday, and then my mom's coming on Friday. So that is the suit covered, and then next week we have a cottage that we're going to. So I may not have a video next weekend because we do get the cottage on Saturday. So I doubt I will film from the cottage, but you never know. So that is a quick update on what's been happening. And yeah, so today was kind of a lazy day. I got a lot of stitching done, so that was good. My son got his first bee sting, which was apparently my fault because I made him, because we decided to walk to the dollar store instead of driving. It's not a terribly long walk or anything like that. But apparently because of that, that's why he got stung by the bee. Even though if we drove, the bee sting occurred literally right when we left the dollar store. So, but whatever. But at least we know now that he's not allergic. And I think he's really not allergic because now this happened at like 2 o'clock. And I had a hard time trying to show my husband where the bee sting was when he came home tonight. So that's how quickly he healed. So everything is fine in that way. But he was quick to blame that it was my fault that he got stung by a bee. Oh dear. I want to thank all my subscribers, up to I think 152. So thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Crafty Peacock, for your kind comment on my last video. Her and I have been kind of chatting back and forth on each other's videos, specifically about a pattern keeper, which I'll kind of talk about in a little bit as well, because I've been using that and it's been great. Yeah, so if you haven't checked her out, definitely check her out, Crafty Peacock on YouTube. A little bit haul. So the very last pattern in Snow Village came, so that's the snow cone cart. So now I have all of them. And then my fabric came from Fortnite Fabric, so I'm not gonna take it out, but I got another, I want to say this is a half yard. I don't remember how much I ordered. A moccasin, 18 count. I had ordered, yeah, I think it's a half yard. I had ordered a quarter of a yard before and already have either started projects on it or have cut it up for other things. So, and then this is another one that I got just from one of their auctions, and it's an 18 count. It's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Almost, and by no means is this a insult, because it's nice fabric. Almost like a dirty paper kind of color. Yeah, so it's very light. Like maybe there's like a hint of green and brown modeling. Yeah, so I'll use that for something. They're so nice. I had ordered the half yard, and then I had won the auction, and then I just messaged Kristen and Derek saying, hey, would you mind just holding my auction win and shipping it together just to save on shipping? And they said no problem at all, because shipping to Canada is crazy. So that's all for haul, and of course that also means that my stitch from stash is now blown out of the water. So I was doing good, and I do have a couple more finishes, but the finishes are very small, so you're only counting like $2 each. Might be able to get $2.20 for one because I use fancy floss, but we will get to that too. For whips, so I did do some in Enchanted Stitches and Magical Stitches. Now, I didn't do very well on recording stitches for any of them, but it did allow me to like pick different works in progress. So for Enchanted Stitches, so I don't really know the reasoning, like what the prompts were, so, but I think I remember which group which was in. So Enchanted Stitches, one of the prompts, I think something to do with food, maybe, I think so. So I picked Life Needs More Chocolate Bunnies by Hands On Design. And so I added that bunny today, and I added some more, I think the N and the D, I think I added. Yeah, I think so. And then I had added one of the O's in chocolate and started the H. So a little bit of progress on that, but I do still really like how the colors look on that fabric, so still happy with that choice. I can't remember what count it was, and as far as what the actual color is, I don't know. It was just a little piece that I got from my needle workshop. I feel like my dog might have grabbed a shoe. But looking at the shoes, I think everything is accounted for. Marcel. I doubt he'll come to me. I may have to pause it and check on him. Another one was stitch on something related to love. And again, for Enchanted Stitches, the movie is Princess and the Frog. So I worked on the Be My Valentine, the free Lizzie Kate. So I got the white. I only had Valentine done before, so I got everything else done. That's all right. Lay down, buddy. At least I can see him behind me that he isn't chewing on something he's not supposed to. So happy with that progress. And that fabric, I think, is the same fabric I am using for the Peacock's Garden Cell, I believe. And then I worked on Plum Street Sampler. I think it was something that had legs or an animal or something. Rack stack. So I had it pulled to work on the week before, but didn't get to it. So I thought, hey, why not work on it this time? So I did a bit of frogging. Well, no, maybe I did work on it a little bit, but it just wasn't very much. So this is what I've done. I am seriously questioning my counting abilities on this. So I'm going to be working down and just hope that it looks like it's, because I've counted this 15 times and I don't know if it's right. So I'm going to work my way down and just get little bits done to make sure that I'm correct before I do any more of the border. So the middle deer, you'll remember I chatted last time about it being more green instead of gray. So I started to frog what I had done. I did a really good job frogging it because it actually came out in a long thread, so I can use it again. So that's good. So I was at Michael's the other day and I got the, oh, that's something I could show you. I can show you another time. So I did get the DMC equivalent for that. Sorry, what I was thinking about what I could show you was when I was at Michael's, they had those tins for that Priscilla showed for their newest pumpkin release. So like the tins like they had at Easter, only for fall. And it was buy one, get one free. So I picked up a couple of those. I didn't get the pumpkin spice one that she's shown, only because I'm not much of a pumpkin spice fan. The one I got, you can place something in the middle and you would be able to cover up anything that was like pumpkin. So that worked for me. And then the other one said farm fresh or something. I don't know, or pumpkin field or something, which is fine. I'm okay with that, and nothing against pumpkins. I'm not a pumpkin spice girl. You know, you either are or you aren't, so, and I'm not. So that's what I worked on for that. Enchanted Stitches. I also worked, I don't know if this fell into a prompt or not. I worked on the birth record some more. So far we got on that. So this is a piece that I'm commissioned to do. Sorry, my hair is like, it was okay, and then all of a sudden, apparently it got really hot in here. Sorry guys, this video's all over the place. And then this Saturday, yeah, I threw scissors in here because I thought that maybe I was going to get some stitching done on it. I don't know where we went. I didn't. The next part of the Woodland Mystery Cell. So I've been waiting for each week, 2 weeks? Each week a part comes out, and then in 2-week blocks it is one ornament. So I've been waiting for the 2 weeks to come out, and then I just start in the middle. If I explain that right. So the next ornament came out, and it's an owl. And this is how far I got on him. So far. So those are super cute. And I'm just doing those on 14 count, Nita. This is just in like a bag I got at the dollar store. That. Okay, so. Sorry, that might be loud. So now in this trusty bag all the way over here, I have my bigger projects. So kind of got them together because this is my pattern keeper bag is what I can kind of refer to it. So my 2 big projects, Pandemic and Endurance, are in here. And then I keep the tablet I got for pattern keeper in it as well. So first is Long Dog. So you've all seen that. So I worked on it a bit today. So I'm not going to really have any time. I'm not taking the big projects with me to the cottage, that's for sure. A lot of fluff on it. A lot of banging going on upstairs, but it might also be the kitten. This is what I've got so far. So I started in the middle. That blue is going to be my main color with all the other accents. Oh, geez, the lighting's really changing. So hopefully you can see that. Okay. So that's coming along nicely. And then, I don't know if I can find the cover page for this. Gonna have everything all messed up. So next is Endurance. I have an Earth design. So it looks like I'm kind of in the area at the bottom of the snail, I think. So this is, Pattern Keeper is making a world of difference on this. For sure. So I've been working on this section down here. And look at it, I even parked a thread. Yeah, so easily got 250 stitches in that today using Pattern Keeper. If you haven't tried Pattern Keeper, I would suggest that you try it, especially if you're doing any full coverage stuff. Yeah, it definitely makes it go a lot quicker. So that is that. So that is all my whips. Yes, that's all I worked on. I did finish the model stitching for KEB Studio Crates. I think I had finished the last video I told you. I actually fully finished it, and my husband will be taking a picture of it hopefully tomorrow, Karen. So should get that to you shortly. Once I have her blessing, I will show you guys as well. But it turned out really well, and even my husband commented on that as well. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm just trying to listen for the dog that's being a pain in the butt. Let's start with other finishes this week. I think I finished Puffin. I think I finished him like Sunday night, so right after my video. My son was not going to bed well, and then he just ended up coming into our room. And this was in my bedside table, and so I could just, it was just one color. So I finished him up. So that's on 14 count Fortnite fabric. And it is Plum Paisley is the color. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna finish it. I had some little like tart pans, but it didn't seem to like they were gonna work for that. I didn't have really ones that were gonna be a good size for that. And then Persian alphabet. So I finished the J and the L, as you had seen, and I had started the S, and then I finished the S, and then I kind of started fully finishing the S. So that's done for my husband. So the S was a Jolly July start, and the Puffin was a Mania start. So then I also the same to the L. They're not 100% straight, so it kind of bothers me, but I think it'll be okay. And then J. The one that's the worst is mine, so. But again, I think I'm nitpicking. So then, if you're on the Stitching 911 Facebook group or Stitching with the Housewives Facebook group, you will see I posted a post about which ribbon backing I should use for the ornaments. So I posted a picture of the elf with the green and the elf with the red. So very close votes. I think mainly the votes have been for green, and green is what I was leaning towards as well. My husband said red, so I don't know. So then I was thinking of just doing his red, since that's what he requested. Then everyone else green. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Red or green? Doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to go with whatever the majority is, but so far green seems to be winning, but it has been a toss-up for sure. So yeah, so those are done on 22 count tea-dyed Ada. So yeah, once I decide what I'm going to do for the backing color, then I'll get those finished on ornaments. So that's good. So those were all Jolly July starts, and the two of them I had finished within Jolly July, so that's good. So plans for next week, I'm not sure. I'm going to take a bunch of stuff with me, obviously the stitch. I'm going to start like a beach stitch, which I ordered, I think I showed you as well, Flock Together by Hands On Design with all the birds. So I'm going to start that's going to be my cottage stitch. But I think I'm also going to take like Dairy Darling, and maybe the laundry series, only because I've had it on my Acrostic and haven't touched it yet, and it's kitted up pretty easily to transport. I'm not taking any of the bigger stuff with me. I have in my cart the beach in my cup pattern from Stitching with the Housewives, as well as their 2 fall ones, since I got those tins. So I may purchase those and then start the beach one there too. I think I have enough floss to start it, but yeah, we'll see. So I'm not sure about that yet, but I got some stuff packed already. I'm ready to go that way. The cottage isn't far from here, about 40 minutes away or so. I'll be working on the Monday, but Grandma's gonna come and spend the day at the beach with Jack, and so he's looking forward to that, because my husband's also gonna work on the Monday. And but I'm just going to go in, do payroll, and then leave. And then, so if we do need anything, we will be coming back to the house at least like once per day to check on the cat, because I was going to put him in the kennel with the dog, but I think we'll just let him run free. Hopefully he won't do too much damage. He's been pretty good, but he's still just a 4-month-old kitten, so, but I think he'll be fine. And again, we'll be checking on him once a day, so I think it'll be fine. So I think that is all. The sales that I'm participating in is the #Pandemic B-Day sale for the Crafty Peacock's birthday. So that was one that was included in today's whips. And then of course there's still the HFC sale, so Home for Christmas sale, Little Dove Designs I'm doing with Situation Normal, Humble Honey sale, which is the Humble Honey chart by Hands-On Design that I was doing with Challange Stitches, but Becca's already done. And then the hashtag Clam Sal that I'm doing with Carly Being Crafty and Moonshine Crafter. Carla's already done, but Moonshine Crafter and I are still plugging away. So feel free to jump in on any of those if you feel the need. I forgot to show something that I did. That was very exciting. I made some needle minders. Ta-da! So I was at a thrift store this week, and these enamel pins were there. That's still not right. Nope, that's even worse than it was. Okay, so these enamel pins were there. So look at, they're very Canadian. So we got an Ontario coat of arms, Calgary cowboy hat, Canadian Olympic symbol, and then the Expo 86. So I made these into needle minders with the help of my husband. So yeah, I'm going to be putting those in my Etsy shop once my husband photographs them. Again, hopefully he does a photography session tomorrow. And yeah, I'll put those in my Etsy shop. But those came together nicely, and they work. So that's always a plus as well. I think my husband was doubting it. Almost done, buddy. Okay, so very last thing, because obviously I'm losing patience with the dog behind me. I also want to do a giveaway. So came across this book, Cross Stitch, The Pleasures of Cross Stitch by Better Home and Garden. So lots of cool little patterns. Copyright 1984. Trying to see if there's anything. A special note to show. So it just kind of goes over kind of step-by-step instructions to talks about supplies and stuff. So if anyone's interested in this book, let me know. A giveaway. So The Pleasures of Cross Stitch is a hardcover book, and just let me know. How come we never can think of a question beforehand? Let me know in the next 2 weeks, so before Labor Day, if you have any last minute summer plans that you're doing, and they will be entered in for the giveaway. Must be 18. Don't say giveaway, and please be a subscriber and like this video. All right, that's everything. So in the comments below, let me know if you have any last minute summer plans for the next couple weeks, and I'll look for summer as the keyword in that. And yeah, but it probably won't be until, it'll probably be almost 2 weeks until my next video goes up. So lots of time to enter. Perfect. Well, everyone have a good week and a bit, maybe 2 weeks until we talk next. Yeah, we'll talk then. Bye.